So if you've been watching me for a while, you know how much I love Christmas. So today we're going to do a Christmas in July, and we're going to start on a project that I'm going to work on for Christmas. Are we going to get done today? No, we are not. I actually hope we're done by Christmas, but we're going to get started today since July is that month where people often think about Christmas shopping and getting ready for Christmas because Christmas in July.
First things first, taking off the stickers. So we'll see how long it takes for this paint to dry. That's why this project is definitely not going to get done today, because this is going to take at least a couple coats of paint, maybe 3 or 4. So we'll just see how many it takes and go from there. Now, if you're wondering what kind of project this is for, we're actually going to make a wreath. We're going to put these birdhouses along a green wreath with some Christmas trees. I'm not sure if I'm going to make the wreath myself or if I'm going to go ahead and buy it. But it's a super cute idea. I got this idea off of Martha Stewart. Someone a long time ago bought me a magazine subscription to Martha Stewart as a wedding gift, which was actually a really cool wedding gift. I loved it, and I asked my mom if it was from her. She said no, so I have no idea who gave me this as a wedding gift, but I got like free Martha Stewart magazines for a whole year after I got married, and it was really awesome. So anyway, I've always wanted to make this wreath, and it's really pretty. I wish I could show you a picture of the way she did it, but of course Martha Stewart's pictures and photographs, they're all copyrighted, so I can't show you a picture of that, but I still have the magazine, and hopefully this will turn out at least similar to what hers looked like. Who knows? It might be one of those nailed it projects. I'm not sure, but we're going to try. And so we're starting off by painting these little birdhouses that are going to go on the wreath. So this one's done, and now I just got to let it dry and we can start on the next one. Well, I just painted this one purple. Obviously it needs a second coat, and I'm not going to paint the roof the same color, so we'll see how that one turns out. I'm not going to paint the church today because I don't have the right color that I want to do it. I either want to paint it brown or white, or I might even stain it. I'm not sure, but I don't have any of those things, so that's going to wait today. In the meantime, we're just going to wait until these dry to do our second coat. The paint feels dry now, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a second coat on all of them. So this one, I didn't like the way the blue turned out. This dark blue was much different than the rest. It said tempura, and the lighter blue, the rest of the paint said pantour. Now, I don't know the difference. I am not an artist or a painter, so I don't know how that affects it, but the dark blue one was much more watery, and unfortunately, I did not notice that the dark blue was a different type when I picked them up at the store. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this dark blue one with the lighter blue color. And now I'm just trying to make a brown colored paint. I looked up on Google to see how I do that because, once again, I'm not an artist. I don't know how to mix colors well. It said to mix yellow, blue, and red, so that's what I'm doing. But it did not turn out like expected. It looks a little bit more brown in the camera, but in person it looked much more pink. And I tried all sorts of ways to get it to be brown, and it just wasn't looking correct. I think I might need orange. But anyways, I decided to go ahead and use this red color instead for one of the roofs to see how it looked, because it is the Christmas project, and if they all have red roofs, I don't think it'll look too bad, but we'll see. And there it is. And as I got to thinking about it, I don't think a red roof will look that great with lavender or with the yellow, so I'm going to wait until I get some brown paint or white paint and paint all of the roofs at the same time.
That's it for today, guys. Thanks for coming along and doing Christmas in July with me. And until next time, feed the pollinators for me.